In the radiant kingdom of Elyndor, there lived a brave little princess named Amara. Amara was unlike any other princess. Her heart was as bright as the sun, and her courage knew no bounds. Her closest companion was a magical unicorn named Amber, whose mane shimmered with every color of the rainbow, and whose horn glowed with a light that could pierce through the darkest night. One peaceful morning, a sinister fog began to creep into the kingdom, spreading a strange and disheartening gloom. The villagers, once joyous and full of life, grew weary and hopeless. The crops withered, the rivers slowed, and even the birds ceased their songs. The source of the fog was a mystery, and the kingdom was in dire need of help. Determined to save her people, Amara mounted Amber and set off to find the source of the fog. They traveled through dense forests and over treacherous mountains, guided by Amber's glowing horn, which lit their way. Along their journey, they encountered numerous magical challenges, such as enchanted vines that tried to trap them and illusions meant to deceive them, but Amara's bravery and Amber's magic helped them overcome each obstacle. In a remote and shadowy valley, they discovered an ancient, enchanted tree whose roots were deeply entwined with dark magic. This tree, known as the Night Hollow Tree, was the source of the fog. Legend had it that the tree had once been a source of great power and wisdom, but it had been cursed by an evil sorceress named Morwenna, who sought to spread despair throughout Elyndor. Amara knew she had to break the curse to save her kingdom. With Amber by her side, she approached the tree and saw that it had a heart made of dark crystal. She placed her hand on the crystal, feeling its cold and malevolent power. Summoning all her courage and the love she had for her people, Amara began to sing a song of light and hope, one that her mother, Queen Elyndor, had taught her. As her voice filled the valley, Amber's horn began to shine even brighter, and beams of light enveloped the Night Hollow Tree. Amber then unleashed her magical abilities. She created a protective barrier of light around them, summoned spectral butterflies that scattered Morwenna's dark minions, and conjured glowing roots that entwined the tree, cleansing it of darkness. The dark crystal started to crack, and the sinister fog began to dissipate. Morwenna appeared, furious and determined to stop Amara. But Amber, with her powerful magic, conjured dazzling light spells that danced around Morwenna, confusing and weakening the sorceress. She created a vortex of light that trapped Morwenna, rendering her unable to use her dark powers. Amara continued to sing, her voice unwavering. The dark crystal shattered, releasing a burst of radiant energy that banished Morwenna and her curse forever. The Night Hollow Tree was restored to its original state, its roots and branches glowing with a gentle, warm light. The fog lifted completely, and the valley was filled with the sound of birds singing and rivers flowing once more. With the curse broken, Amara and Amber returned to Elyndor. The villagers were overjoyed to see their beloved princess and her unicorn, and they celebrated their bravery and heroism. The kingdom flourished again, with crops growing abundantly and laughter filling the air. Amara and Amber were hailed as heroes, but the princess remained humble. She knew that the true power lay in the love and unity of her people. From that day on, The kingdom of Elyndor thrived under the watchful eyes of Princess Amara and Amber, the unicorn of light, who continued to protect and guide them with their boundless courage and magic. And so, the story of the brave little princess and her unicorn of light became a cherished legend, inspiring generations to come with the message that even the darkest curses can be broken with the light of hope, the power of love, and the magic of true friendship.